Have you ever wondered why your prayers aren't answered? In the Zen story you will hear soon, we will see that if you know how to ask, the universe will give you what you want. How many times have you wanted something with all your soul, only to discover that nothing has come true? And how many times have you wondered whether or not there is a superior entity that listens to us, that watches over us? And if so, why does he sometimes seem not to care about our pleas? You prayed with all your heart. You asked for forgiveness for your sins. You did good. And yet, your life seems not to change. Your desires remain unfulfilled. In all of this, there is something that doesn't add up. It's like there's a secret you don't know. Well, if you stay until the end of the video, you will find that the universe wants you happy, and that if you don't get what you want, it's because you don't know how to ask for it. And you will discover that the universe will give you what you ask for if you learn to address it in the right way. Get ready for an amazing journey, a journey that will forever change your view of the world and your relationship with the universe. At the end of this journey, you will know the secrets of communication with the universe, the fundamental principles that will allow you to enter into harmony with universal forces and make your dreams come true. But before continuing, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so that you are informed when we publish new content for your spiritual growth and inner peace. In a valley hidden among the majestic Japanese mountains stands an ancient monastery where you can breathe the profound and ancient Buddhist wisdom. Here, wrapped in a mystical silence, lives the elderly monk Kinzo, famous for his wisdom and his knowledge of the human being and universal forces. One day, a group of disciples, tormented by the burdens of life, appeared before him for one of the most important lessons. Master Kinzo, one of them implored, "How can we find true happiness in a world filled with suffering and pain?" The monk, with a compassionate smile, replied, "Happiness, my dears, is not something to be sought externally, but a treasure hidden within us. It is a seed ready to germinate, if cultivated with care and extreme consistency, a seed that, once it comes to light, will be able to give you peace and serenity." Intrigued and hopeful, the disciples asked, "And how can we cultivate this seed?" Kinzo invited them to follow him along a path that led to a lush forest. Along the way, he explained that life is like a journey through this lush forest. We will encounter easy paths and difficult paths, obstacles and opportunities, said the monk. The key to happiness lies in knowing how to face this journey with awareness and compassion. Do not fear adversity, Kinzo admonished. Face every challenge with courage and tenacity. Learn from your mistakes and proceed with determination. And above all, never forget to appreciate the beauty that surrounds you, even in the darkest moments. After walking for a few minutes, they came to a clearing where a flower was blooming brightly among the rocks. "Look at that flower," Kinzo said. Born in hostile terrain, he found the strength to flourish. Likewise, we can cultivate happiness within ourselves, even in the most difficult circumstances. The disciples, enraptured by the beauty of the flower and by Kinzo's words, asked, "Master, how can we flourish like that flower?" And Kinzo, smiling, revealed, "Follow these three principles, which are the fundamental pillars for communicating with the universe and unlocking true happiness." The first principle is internal listening. What you need to do, my dears, is to silence your mind and pay attention to the voice of your heart. The universe speaks to you through intuition and your deepest desires. Dedicate time each day to meditation, prayer, or any other practice that helps you connect with your inner self. Learn to recognize your thoughts, emotions, and intuitions, and remember that the universe will guide you towards happiness if you learn to listen to it. As the disciples listened attentively, Kinzo moved on to the second principle by which to connect with the universe: trust. Have faith that the universe wants you happy and will provide you with everything you need to make your dreams come true. Trust in the power of the universe and its benevolence. Believe that your requests will be heard and that you will be guided towards the realization of your desires. Remember, trust is the essential basis of effective communication with the universe. Gratitude is the third principle on which you must concentrate, continued the elderly and wise monk. Express gratitude for the blessings already in your life. Gratitude opens the heart to abundance and happiness. Keep a gratitude journal where every day you write down the things you are grateful for. Practice gratitude even for the small everyday things. Gratitude will raise your vibration and attract even more positive things into your life. The disciples listened carefully to Kinzo's words, feeling a spark of hope light up within them. They understood that happiness was not an illusion, but a concrete possibility to be seized. And they knew that, thanks to his wisdom, they would find a key to a peaceful and fulfilling life, in harmony with the universe and with themselves. But the story does not end here. Days later, one of them, tormented by doubts and questions, returned to Kinzo. "Master," he asked in an uncertain voice, "I followed your teachings. I prayed to the universe with trust and gratitude, but I did not get what I wanted. Why?" Kinzo looked at him with eyes full of compassion and said, "My dear disciple, communication with the universe is a subtle art that requires time, practice, and patience. It's not a magical spell that grants wishes instantly like we see in movies or children's stories." And so Kinzo began to explain to his disciple the deepest secrets of communicating with the universe. He spoke to him about the power of words, the importance of formulating clear and precise requests, and the fundamental role of visualization. "Imagine that you are a painter," he said. "With your mind, paint a detailed picture of your desire. Visualize every aspect vividly, the colors, the emotions, the sounds. The more vivid and realistic your visualization, the more powerful the message it sends to the universe." The disciple listened attentively, absorbing every word of the master. Kinzo continued, "And remember, my dear disciple, that the universe is not a vending machine of wishes. We must be willing to do our part. We must act with determination, take concrete actions to make our dreams come true. The universe will provide us with support and opportunities, but it is up to us to seize them and make them a reality." The disciple nodded, finally understanding the depth of his mentor's wisdom. "Thank you, Master," he said gratefully. "Your words enlightened me." Kinzo smiled and said, "Go, my dear disciple, and put into practice what you have learned. The universe is ready to listen to your wishes. Open your heart, express your requests with confidence, and you will see that your dreams will come true." The disciple left the monastery with a renewed sense of hope and determination. He was ready to face his journey with awareness, sure that the universe would guide him towards happiness and the realization of his dreams. Over the next few days and weeks, the disciple put Kinzo's teachings into practice. With dedication and perseverance, he cultivated inner listening, expressed gratitude for the blessings already present in his life, and formulated clear and precise requests to the universe. And little by little, he began to see the fruits of his efforts. His days were filled with light and positivity. The difficulties he encountered on his path seemed less insurmountable. And new opportunities opened before him, like doors leading to his dreams. One day, the disciple returned to Kinzo with a heart full of joy and gratitude. "Master," he exclaimed, "I followed your advice and saw the magic happen. The universe listened to me, and my wishes are slowly coming true." Kinzo smiled sweetly. "I am happy, my dear disciple. You have learned the true art of communication with the universe. You have discovered that happiness and the fulfillment of dreams are not a mirage, but a concrete possibility for anyone who is willing to open up and collaborate with universal forces." The disciple nodded emotionally. "Thank you, Master," he said. "Your teachings changed my life." Kinzo looked him in the eyes and said, "Remember that communication with the universe is a continuous journey. Therefore, continue to cultivate inner listening, gratitude, and trust. and never forget to express your desires with clarity and determination. The universe is always ready to listen to you and guide you towards happiness, inner peace, and the realization of your dreams. The disciple left the monastery with a heart full of gratitude and a mind enlightened by Kinzo's wisdom. A sense of balance and mental well-being pervaded him. He knew he had discovered a precious secret, the key to a happy and fulfilling life, in harmony with the universe and with himself. But what does this Zen story teach us? It teaches us that happiness and the realization of our dreams are not a mirage, but a concrete possibility for anyone who is willing to open up and collaborate with universal forces. It teaches us that the universe is not an automatic wish dispenser that fulfills our whims at the first command, but it is a benevolent and intelligent force that desires our good, and that is ready to guide us towards happiness if we are willing to listen to it and collaborate with it. So, if we learn to connect with our inner self, trust in the abundance of the universe, and be grateful for what we already have, we will find ways to communicate with the universe. And in this way, we will begin to live a life full of happiness, personal fulfillment, and harmony with the cosmos. Remember, the universe is always ready to listen to you. Don't wait any longer. Start your journey to happiness today.